Hi, everybody. This is the Introduction Anatomy and Physiology class, and I want to talk about my material real quick. You probably got one of these, or you will get one of these. This is a package with all the material in it. If you open that package, what you have inside of there is you have six booklets that are like this, six of those kind of things, and inside those booklets, let's take the first one out. Inside those booklets, you have a lot of these barcodes and a lot of pages with a lot of pictures and some text. You see here, there's a whole bunch of pictures and some text. What you're going to do in this class is you're going to take your phone and you're going to go over the phone app or the camera app, which I'm doing right now on my phone. And you're going to go over one of these barcodes. And then you see on top, there is a little thing that comes up that is a video. And then you click on that video and you go to a video that explains the material to you. Oops. And it does it right now. We don't need to do that right now. But what you do at home, you're going to do that. You have two sets of videos. You have some that are saying lecture videos, and then you have some, I know they can hardly see that, Hans, and some that says in class videos. The lecture videos, I'm just talking to the computer like I'm talking to you guys now. The in class videos, I'm actually lecturing to a whole class of students before we had the COVID problem. And so that way you kind of get the experience of a real class. You just can't ask any questions. That's the only thing. So you go through the material looking at those videos. And then when you go to Canvas, you have some quizzes on Canvas. And the quizzes are kind of like a learning tool. They're not really quizzes because you can take them over and over and over again. So they're a paragraph describing the material again. And then there's a question attached to it. So I want you to work through those quizzes a few times to get yourself familiarized with the material. So that's the lecture portion of the whole thing. And then the more experienced portion, which used to be the lab portion, is in the second part of what you got. But before that, also in the second part of you got is a syllabus like that, a syllabus. And in there we describe what's all about the class and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the syllabus, you have the whole bunch of timelines of when do we want to have what topics covered that is covered in the booklet. The other thing you get in there is a card that describes study tools. It talks about effective studying, and it's going to go through flashcard stuff, but really efficient and effective, because a lot of what we got going on in anatomy is terminology. So the other thing you get in there is an anatomy labeling and coloring exercise package. And in there, you have a couple of lists with a lot of terms. And behind those terms, you then get a whole bunch of pictures with also other videos that you can scan that talk about the labels on those pictures. And what you're going to do is you take the terms that I ask you for, you label them on the pictures, and then you color that area. And then what you do is you take a picture and upload it to Canvas. We'll do Canvas in another section real quick in a video, short video. So that's one set of handouts that you got. And the other set of handouts what you got is called a health kit. And in a health kit, I'm trying to take the material that we do in class, the labs we do in class, and bring it more to you personally at your home. So for example, instead of dissecting an eyeball, we're going to do a little vision test. And you're going to see how well is your acuity at home. Just some screening stuff. We have some other labs in here. We have a posture analysis. We have a food label reading. We have a injury prevention workshop, even a gratitude journal. So it should be somewhat interesting to try to integrate the material with exercises of such that are more relating to your body than just as a dissection in class, since we can't do that. So that's pretty much the material that you get. So you have the booklets and you have the other stuff in there, and everything else goes through Canvas. So if you have any questions, you text me at 510-387-2946. Feel free to reach out. Make sure you understand what we're doing. And other than that, see you on Zoom. Have a good one.